The morning mist rolls through the forest like smoke over a battlefield. The air is heavy, the silence tense. Somewhere in the shadows, a threat stirs. Wild boars, powerful, relentless, and intelligent enough to outsmart traps meant to stop them. For the farmers who work these lands, they're not just pests, they're destroyers. Overnight, a herd can turn a season's work into mud and ruin. And when that happens, we're called in. This isn't a simple hunt. It's a war between man and nature. Out here, every step could be the difference between triumph and chaos. As the first light cuts through the trees, our team gears up. The click of rifles, the hum of radios, the rhythmic panting of trained hounds, it's the calm before the storm. The dogs catch a scent, their ears perk up, and the stillness breaks. The forest comes alive with echoes of barking and rustling leaves. My pulse steadies as I take position. Through the scope, a dark silhouette moves against the golden haze of dawn. Patience is everything. The breath slows, the trigger tightens, and then, one clean shot. The forest falls silent again. The first target is down. But victory in these woods never lasts long. Another shadow darts between the trees. Bigger, faster, bolder. It knows the land better than any of us. I step lightly, keeping low, every sense on alert. The smell of damp earth mixes with the musky scent of the beast. Suddenly, it charges. A blur of motion, teeth, and raw fury. The gunfire snaps through the air. One precise crack, and it's over. My hands tremble for just a second, realizing how close that was. Out here, hesitation is a luxury you don't get twice. The dogs press forward again, their barks echoing through the valley. They've cornered another boar, massive and defiant, pushing against the pack with pure muscle. I move in quietly. Timing is everything. The world narrows to the weight of the trigger. Then bang. The recoil kicks and the beast collapses, dust rising around it. The forest exhales again. Without these hounds, we'd stand no chance. They're the heartbeat of the hunt, the link between instinct and precision. Thomas signals from a distance. I lift my binoculars and catch a glimpse of movement in the far clearing. Another boar, prowling near the edge of the crops. Kevin lines up, calm as ever. His finger flicks, the shot echoes like thunder. The dark figure drops instantly. The man's skill is unmatched, quick, efficient, absolute. For the farmers watching from afar, that single gunshot means peace. At least for one more night that we regroup and move deeper. The underbrush thickens, sunlight fading through the canopy. Every rustle could mean danger. When we finally break into an open field, Kevin spots movement near the far fence. Another herd. He signals, and within seconds, the team fans out into position. The hounds bark sharply. The hunt is on again. Shots ring out in perfect unison. 3 echoes, 3 takedowns. The herd scatters in panic, then silence returns. The field is safe. Night begins to creep in, painting the forest in deep blue shadows. But the job isn't over. Reports come in. More movement near the far ridge. With flashlights dimmed and suppressors mounted, we move under cover of darkness. Every sound is amplified, every step a risk. Then it happens. A shape moves at the tree line. Kevin steadies his aim. One final pull of the trigger, and the last boar of the night goes down clean. The long battle is finally over. The victory isn't ours alone. It's shared with the farmers, who can sleep easier tonight, the dogs who led the chase, and the land itself, which breathes a little freer when balance is restored. Every hunt like this is a reminder. We're not fighting to dominate nature, but to protect the fragile boundary between civilization and wilderness. But the threat is far from gone. Across the U.S., wild boar populations have exploded. Millions roam unchecked, tearing through farms and forests alike. In states like Texas and Florida, they've become one of the most destructive invasive species on the continent. Strong, intelligent, and nearly impossible to contain. Entire crops wiped out overnight. Fences torn down. Livestock attacked. And as their numbers grow, so does the need for hunts like this, carefully planned, tightly coordinated, and carried out under strict supervision to protect both people and the environment. Each hunt begins the same way. Gear checked, dogs ready, strategy set. But once you're in the field, nothing is predictable. These animals move like shadows, vanishing into thick cover, circling back with cunning speed. The forest tests every ounce of skill and nerve you have. It's not just about the shot, it's about reading the land, tracking signs invisible to the untrained eye, and staying calm when chaos erupts. At one point, I find myself facing a massive boar, head-on. It charges through the brush, tearing up roots as it barrels toward me. Time slows. I fire, once, twice, and the noise rings in my ears long after the echo fades. The beast drops motionless inches from where I stand.
If you'll enjoy this video, please like and subscribe my channel for more information.